Fighting your inner demons can be a real challenge. Things like procrastination, laziness, people pleasing, all sorts of addictions that you might have. And the more you fight them, the more they fight back, right? But what if I told you that a better way to deal with your inner demons is not to fight them, but simply stop identifying with them? Hello everyone, this is Maria from Authentic You, and today I want to talk to you about inner demons. So, I know that a lot of people are struggling with that. A lot of people are struggling with these tendencies and traits of character that they don't like about themselves. And most of the time, we don't necessarily try to understand them, or we don't try to search for why do I have that even in the first place. We just want them gone, right? And the thing is that usually that approach backfires, because when we want to have something gone, it's because we identify with that thing. We start saying things like, I am lazy, I am a people pleaser, I am a procrastinator, I am addicted to food, chocolate, I don't know what, drugs and whatever, right? Alcohol. So, and the more you identify yourself with certain things in your life, the harder it is to get rid of them. But when you actually understand that your addictions are not you, they are not the part of your identity, you can actually take a step back and look into them more in detail. Look into why they're even present in your life and why they even appeared in your life. Because every single thing that we have, every single trait of character, every single tendency that we have, or like behavior, it always serves a positive purpose. It always have a positive intent inside you. But when we identify with these kind of things, it's hard to see them, right? You cannot look, like, unless you're looking in the mirror, you cannot really see yourself, right? So, and that's what's happening when you identify with your inner demons. Because there's a huge difference between having something and being something. And I have already told that many times in different videos of mine, that my personal belief is that we are all beautiful, limitless, spiritual light beings, which means the traits of character that you identify as yourself, they are not you. You just have them, and you have them for a reason. So when you start allowing yourself to kind of put a distance between you and those things that you don't like about yourself, then you can really see why they are there. And I will give you an example from my personal life, an example that I find really funny, because of course I have my own personal inner demons. And one of them is that, well, I am not a violent person at all. I don't believe that any conflict can be resolved with violence. But I have this part of me, like this trait of me, that when I am physically hurt, I have some sort of a monster that wakes up in me and can strike back anyone who hurt me. And I really mean physically. So it's like sort of a Hulk that appears to just shield me from the pain, from the physical pain. And for a very long time, I kind of felt bad about that I'm like that I have this violent part of me, and I questioned myself until I finally realized one day, like, wait a minute, well, I am not an angry and violent person. So this is just a certain part of me that's playing out in particular situations, and I just might have a look at it. Why is it even there? And so when I realized that it's actually there to really just to protect me, and only in these specific situations, I didn't feel the need to feel bad about it anymore. I didn't feel the need to get rid of it and just think something bad about myself. I just told myself, okay, this is my protector. It's really there to keep me safe. it's there to help me, not be harmed when somebody tries to attack me, and like literally strike back if somebody does manage to hurt me. So why would I want that part of me gone? I don't want that part of me gone. So I want to make friends with that part so that it's more under my control. Because before it was really like this unconscious Hulk who just leaps out and attacks people, or sometimes animals. Like my animals were already the victims of that. Like my cats who scratched me like in the middle of the night, and I would just grab them like into the wall, like throw them into the wall. And there are people who I gave a slap or stuff like that without wanting, It was very unconscious, this impulse that was coming out of me that made me feel so bad. But when I took that step back and I realized that this part of me is my protector, I don't need to fight it anymore, I don't need to feel bad about it, I became more in control of when it happens, you know, like when somebody hurts me, I became more in control of whether I need to reply in this way at all. And somehow we just became friends, right? So this is what I wanted to share with you guys. All of your inner demons, everything that you don't like about yourself, everything that you somehow judge about yourself, all of your traits, all of your behaviors, all of your habits, they are there for a reason. And it's always a good reason. It's never a bad one. You just need to allow yourself to take a step back by not identifying with that trait and look what it is. And then it will help you tremendously to make friends with these little inner demons that live inside you, and not be bothered anymore that much about who you are. Because who you are is the light, is the beauty, is love, is abundance, is everything that universe represents. And the universe doesn't have any violence, the universe doesn't have any hatred, the universe doesn't have laziness and procrastination and people-pleasing sentiments. So when you allow yourself to see that truth about yourself and put aside those other things that are not necessarily you, but are there for a purpose, you will find a lot of inner peace and a lot of release. So please let me know in comments. What do you think about that? What kind of inner demons have you been fighting in your life? And whether that perspective that I gave you now on these inner demons helps you to understand them better. So let me know in comments. I would be really happy to have a chit chat with you and to see your experiences about that. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to receive updates about the new videos that I'm going to share. And yes, let's keep in touch. So thank you very much for watching that video, and I wish to you an amazing day. Bye.